Hello and welcome back on Empowered Voices, a podcast where we share tools, skills, and knowledge to help you secure your future. We really discuss about very many issues concerning business, work, health, and life. In those, we talked about workplace discrimination, entrepreneurship, that is economic empowerment. We talked about health and lifestyle, and also we talked about legal rights protection and assurance. For those who really watched the episodes back that were posted, you can help us go through them, and I'm very sure you understood exactly what we're going to talk about. So today we are talking about digital finance. This is a podcast where we really share real voices for real change. And to help us unpack on today's episode, allow me to welcome Bana. Bana, welcome on today's episode.
Thank you so much.
And welcome on Empowered Voices.
Thank you so much.
So I don't think I have to introduce you. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Bana Mwesige. I lead a team at Creatives with a Q. And basically we empower and support creatives. Also, on the other hand, I am a digital artist. So I draw, I do graphics design, I do media. Away from that, I'm also a tutor. So I teach people if you need lessons in any of the things that I've mentioned, but also in things to do with programming, writing, creative writing. I'm the guy. Yeah.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Let's start with basics.
Yeah.
In your own words, what do you understand by the word digital finance?
So digital finance ideally is money or the economy that does not move in my hands, right?
Exactly.
It's the economy that moves online or on your phone. So ideally, it doesn't even have to be online. It could just be on your phone. So for example, personally, I have anxiety for moving with cash because I could lose it or I could leave it in my pants and someone, when they are washing clothes, someone finds it in your clothes.
And then
So
they take it away.
then they take it, or you don't know. Oh, you wake up random. You know, have you ever woken up and you're like, hey, did I have this money? You find money in your bag, yeah. So the idea of digital finance is to ensure that, first of all, you keep track of where your money is, but also it helps you budget and plan better because in Uganda they say, take a cent all over. Yeah,
True.
so that's, you see your money, yeah? You see your money on your mobile money. I know we're going to delve into the tools, but you see your money, you can see your money, basically. So that's my understanding of digital finance, is a simple way of not having your money on hand, which is risky, but having it in a virtual space that you can control, that you are fully in control of. Yeah.
Because of course, what I understand is since like now we have a lot of digital financial going on in the economy, can I just say, call it economy? And network companies have introduced digital finance, the banks have introduced digital finance. Our in the villages.
Yeah, yeah.
How can I say?
Our circles,
Our
groups, Niginas.
and merry-go-rounds.
Yes.
Because we're going digital as well.
Yes.
We're not sending money cash.
Yes.
How is that? How has it I want to phrase a question in a way that, do you think the world is going cashless or we are going digital?
It is not about the world. I think it's more a generational thing.
Okay.
So, for example, my parents or people who are in their 60s or 70s, shout out to old people. But older people are more skeptical
Right.
of digital finance or digital finance tools. So they are comfortable with having their money in a bank. Yeah. But these things of like, I can access my money on my phone. No, I would rather go to the teller and they give me the cash and I see the cash. Younger people are more flexible to having mobile money, having a digital card, a digital ATM. There is also what are they called? These NFCs, where you have your card on your phone
Apple
and you
Pay,
just tap,
Samsung
Apple
Pay.
Pay, Google Pay, where you move with your card on your phone and you just put in your fingerprint and you tap and make payments. So the convenience makes it easier for younger people. But also it's about society. For example, when in Nairobi, because Nairobi, Kenya was the first country in Africa to embrace mobile money
I
through
remember.
M-Pesa.
M-Pesa, yes.
Yes. So when you move around Nairobi, every single person, including the taxi person, even the boda person, they accept M-Pesa. In Uganda, it's a little trickier. We are taking a while to embrace mobile money because sometimes, for example, I'll give an example. When I was coming for this interview today, I found a challenge getting a safe border that could accept mobile money,
payment, yes.
yeah, or an online payment because they prefer cash.
I don't understand why they prefer cash.
I have no idea, but it's a cultural issue and also a generational issue that people embracing the digital economy. With every person, it's different. But I think for younger people, I have a lot of Gen Z friends, and all of them hate moving around with cash. Yeah, they rather pay online. They rather because it's convenient. It's very. Also, if you lose your phone or if you lose something, you are assured that you can recover your money. You can recover. If you lose your wallet,
So you
physical cash, you can't.
So you think it's very effective for us to be going digital?
Yes, I think it's where we are headed. Although it's a slower journey than other people, because as I mentioned in Kenya, they are more receptive, and I believe in so many other countries they are more receptive. But in Uganda, it's a little slower.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think digital finance has transformed? Let me just say Uganda. Do you think it has transformed Uganda to a next level, or we are still lagging behind?
I think that's a difference with class. So if you look at individuals in rural areas,
Correct.
Some aspects of digital technology have really transformed the
Correct.
way the society works.
Right.
For example, our conventional banks like Centenary, like Equity, like all these banks, they now have options of creating an account at your home from your phone.
Right. Oh, so you at any time where you will be, you can always
You
open
sit
up an
down
account.
and you say, I have 15,000 Ugandan shillings. I want an account in Equity. You type in your code, you put in your NIN number, and then you have a confirmation in 15 minutes, and you have a bank account. In the past, you needed to have similar proof of residence, proof of your father, your mother's name, all those things. Yeah, so
RDC data.
yes. So if you look at the ease with which, especially for people in rural areas or people who find it hard to access banks and financial solutions, I think it has transformed those societies. But even here in the central, where we have even more options for digital banking or for digital solutions, for digital finance, it has transformed the way we do work. I think apps like Cheaper Cash, yeah?
Oh,
Or
I saw very many Ugandan influencers do influence for cheaper cash.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Those apps would not be existent without like the fast pace of the digital economy, the digital finance economy, but also even loans. Yeah, I mean, anyone can get a phone loan. Yeah. There are those mango loans. There are those. I keep for because I've never taken an online loan, so you forgive me if I don't know some of the names. But there's so many apps that are mushrooming that give out loans from your phone or online, and it's because people are embracing.
Isn't that through? I think it's through the banks and the telecom companies are the ones that gave us Momo Cash, Extra Cash.
No, there are also
Momo
individuals.
Advance.
There are also individuals who set up their own account,
Mm.
like how you have loans. People who give out car loans,
Yes.
and they don't necessarily use the traditional banking system.
Oh, Mogo, like Mogo.
Yes, like Mogo.
The
yes.
ones we find on the streets.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's also a form of digital finance because it's an individual and they're like, okay, this is me. I can afford to give people loans through my app. Me, I have my ways of recovering my money. Yeah. And that is their business. Yeah.
Well, do you think young people are able to cope up with new innovative ideas through digital finance?
I think they are, but of course there is a learning and education gap.
Okay.
Personally, for me, I can easily tell that this message is not authentic. Have you gotten mobile money messages where someone says, "Don't send on this number, send on this number"? Have you got those messages? Or those phone calls?
I've received them before. Yes.
Yes.
But why you've actually got the time to message me on another number, and then but you want me to send money on a different number?
Yeah,
Why?
but if you do not have if maybe they catch you at a weird time, maybe you are meant to send someone that money at that particular time, you think you will not think through, oh, which number is this that I sent? Let me send on this new number. Yeah. You even receive phone calls, especially our people in the village. They receive a phone call and someone tells them a long story. We work from MTN. We have seen that your account has this issue. Please send us money to fix it or something like that.
Correct.
So I think the knowledge gap is in how do we notice these pitfalls and we do not avoid them. But also there's a knowledge gap in generally the tool itself. Yeah. Centenary Bank will say that we are closing all our branches, our physical branches, and maybe we are doing digital, right?
Yes.
So like they'll say, you use your USSD, maybe it's a public holiday, and they say we are not working today. So if you want to do any banking, do it online or using your phone.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know how to, generally don't know how to install an app on their phone. Yeah. Do you know that there are so many places in Uganda where people offer services of installing WhatsApp on someone's phone?
Really?
Yes.
But you're using my data, or
even your data you pay for it. So you go with your phone, it's brand new. Your boyfriend has bought for you a phone. Your girlfriend has bought for you a phone. You come, you're like, I don't know anything on this phone. Put for me WhatsApp and TikTok. And
that's all I need.
Give me 15,000. And the person goes and installs WhatsApp and installs TikTok and creates for you an account, and for you just scroll and then you send messages to your loved ones.
So don't you think that's actually not nice? Because we are sharing login details.
No, it's
sharing data.
It's more on the knowledge gap, right? It's more on the knowledge gap because there's people. There could be factors like people are illiterate. They don't know. There are people who could be literate, but they could be tech illiterate. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Like the individual has a master's. They are well learned, but these things of tech now, this phone now, the phone has frozen. What do I do? They sell it, right? Or my WhatsApp is not working. They have not updated it in 7 months, right?
Oh wow.
So they are like, my phone is dead. They even put the phone aside because the WhatsApp stopped working, right? So there is because there's those two things. Yeah? There is the general literacy of English. You know how to do English. You know some computer knowledge, some tech knowledge, and then there is the tech literacy of
Okay.
how do I navigate this tool? Because there's people who are illiterate who didn't go to school, but they know how to make a call. They have iPhones. They can communicate on the phone. Of course, now there are accessibility tools that if you don't know, for example, if you don't know English, you can just use Google Assistant and it takes you wherever you want, whatever you want to do with your phone.
Correct.
Or use Siri to do whatever it is. So there is those two gaps. Yeah. Now, when those two gaps merge, it means now, because if for example, if the individual finds it hard to install WhatsApp on their phone, right? How much harder is it for them to get a banking app? Yeah. Or how much easier is it for someone to kufera them using a banking app or using a loans app? You know. So there's those knowledge pitfalls. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So when you talk about digital finance, how has it helped in investment? Because we hear things about invest in digital finance. That brings us to buying bitcoins, cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
What are the other stuff? Those other coins?
NFTs.
NFTs.
Yeah.
How is it efficient when it comes to investment?
For starters, I think the digital currencies, especially like those bitcoins and those NFTs. If you are, I personally think they are for people with disposable income. Yeah, because they are high risk, high gain. Yeah. So the higher the risk, the more that you gain. So if you do not have income that won't hurt you to put in or to invest in that resource, it means that you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Some people are lucky enough and they manage the tool. Do you know that in Uganda, that you can make more money teaching people quote unquote forex trading than actually forex trading itself?
You're just teaching people. It's like you're tutoring them to do something, but you're actually not. You're not
investing in it. Yeah.
Actually, that can be right, because I've seen tutoring sessions before, but I didn't attend because I feel like, why? I don't have that money, and I don't want to risk lose my money, because sometimes you can buy a coin and then as soon as it drops.
Yeah. So you realize that you can actually make more money. The individual teaching is assured that they're making profit, right?
Of course, because you're paying for the service to be taught how to use.
So they don't actually have to invest in the coin.
Oh.
Right? They have to teach you, okay, this is how the tool works. These are the peak hours. You invest at this time, those things, yeah? But they don't have to invest, yeah?
They have a PowerPoint presentation that they go through.
Yeah. So you who is paying for learning, yeah, you're the one to invest, right?
Yeah, correct.
So for them, whether they invest or not, they are still making
They're
money.
still making a profit.
Yeah. So which is the financial decision in that position? Which financial? It's the same with Bitcoin, right? If you want to start from scratch to do Bitcoin, that's why I said these are things for people with disposable income. Yeah. If you have your money, it's not hurting you, put your 50K, right? So that if the system chews it up, or if the coin like drops in value, your world doesn't fall apart, right?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So there are especially digital currencies. It is for right now investment, because in the past it used to be so easy because there's very few people doing it, and the value was quite high.
Yes.
So but now everyone is doing it, and also there's a lot of buffet. It's a whole thing. Yeah. So unless you're sure of what you're doing, and unless you also have disposable income. I would really not advise you to invest
in
in digital currency. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you can invest in teaching people about digital currency because you make more money that way.
So you earn a profit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how can someone efficient save from digital finance?
Yeah.
Are you able to save money, or it will be in circulation all the time? Are you able
So
to,
the trick is, for some people, because of like the saving culture we grew up in as in our society, for some people, they would rather the money is as far away as possible, right? So that is how they feel like it can be saved.
Okay.
Yeah? So for example, if anytime I can just tap on 4 buttons and access my money,
Yes.
I feel like I won't be able to save that money. That's for some people, right? They say like, hey, it is on my phone. I can access it any day, anytime. So for them, they want more hurdles to access their money.
Correct.
Right? So those people, of course, their main alternative is not like the digital, yeah, for saving. Their alternative would probably be a bank or in bonds or in those big long-term investments.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but for people who have like proper financial discipline or who are fine with seeing where their money is and they can compartmentalize their money, yeah.
Good.
Because there's people who can have 7 million and they say, me, I'm broke because the 7 million I have is for this, right?
Okay.
So there's people who can compartmentalize and say, this resource is for this issue.
Okay.
Yeah. I consider myself broke now because I do not have money to go out and just spend, right? So there's people who are like that, yeah, who are wired that way and they have the financial discipline to do that. So I think those ones, the digital economy works, yeah, because it's fast, it's efficient, it's accessible as well, yeah.
So how do I choose through between saving and investment?
Investment is the biggest for digital tools and resources.
Because I can say I'm going to save 2 million, but I'm going to invest it this way. Am I saving or am I investing?
I think saving to invest, yeah. Because for example, there's people who are like, especially most of our beginners, like people will say, guys, let's contribute our cash rounds and everything. We are saving maybe 7 million at the end of the year to buy land. Yeah?
You mean like merry-go-round?
Yeah, the merry-go-round, the circles or what, yeah? And the aim of that circle is when we get all the money, we buy land, right?
Yes.
So that is a tool for financial discipline, right? Because then you're giving money that you in your mind is purposed for something bigger and something different at the end of the day, right? So you're saving so that you invest into something that will bring more money.
So in other words, you're saving and you're doing investing.
Yes.
At the same time.
At the same time. But the trick with digital is all these loopholes and milestones that you keep falling into, right? Because if you've invested maybe on the stock exchange or in those digital bonds, you're saving and investing, but you will reach a time and they keep fluctuating. Yeah, there's World War, tomorrow Trump imposes tariffs, something random happens, right?
Oh, correct.
And you're not assured of making profit, or you're not assured of how big your profit will be. Yeah?
Correct.
Because of there are other factors that determine that investment panning out, right? So of course, like everyone usually says, I'm sure someone has said it before on the podcast, that the biggest investments are assets like land, that land never depreciates, right? If you invest in land or something land related, it never depreciates. Yeah.
So do you think saving and investment creates an opportunity?
Yeah.
In other words?
Yes, it creates an opportunity for you to be able to grow your financial portfolio.
Great.
It creates an opportunity for you to invest in other things, to also focus and do other things. For example, if I had invested when I was younger, if I had some money when I was younger, and had invested in Bitcoin, for example, in 2012, yeah?
But
Now I would be a millionaire, right?
Exact thing in Colorado.
Yeah. I would be staying in Kololo. I would be owning houses in Kololo, not just staying there. Yeah. So it's, first of all, it's timing, but also it's making the right investments. But sometimes it's actually also luck. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You might have all the knowledge and the resources, and you're just in a shitty country, or you just have shitty situations. Yeah. You have a shitty president. Your economy is as if. Yeah. Maybe the bank you've invested in goes bankrupt. You just have bad luck.
It did. How low can someone invest based on income?
I think personally, when I'm doing financial literacy,
yes,
the lowest you can invest is 30% of your income.
30% of your income.
The lowest you can invest, because
say to those people watching.
Yes, 30% of your income. Yeah, invest the lowest you can invest. If you're planning to save to invest or to invest directly, invest 30% of your income. If you have 1 million, invest 300,000, because some of us can afford, not throwing shade at people, but some of us can afford to give 70% of our income to a pastor to build a church, right?
Yeah.
Or to our babies at home. Yeah. You say you get your whole salary and you buy them a TV. All your income, right? So, when we look at our financial discipline, or like the financial decisions we make, you realize we can actually invest even more than 30%. We have invested before more than 30% of our income in random things. Yeah. So I think if the financial discipline can be 30%, yeah.
Correct.
Some people do up to 50, up to 70%, but I don't think it's wise to do almost half your income for investment, because you need miscellaneous, you need to eat, you need to sleep, but also you need to treat yourself. Yeah. Usually my 20% is to treat myself.
Good.
My income. Every month I take myself out, or go out with your friends, yeah, on your income. Eat call your money.
Yeah, eat your money.
Yeah, eat your money.
Not like these people we've seen this week, the ones who spent 30 years in Germany and then they came back and now they are gone, 2 of them. So yeah. Eat call your money.
Call, the call is important. Don't eat all of it.
Eat call.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your vision for digital finance in Uganda for the next 5 years? Do you think we're going digital, or we will still be having cash at hand?
Okay. So I feel like Ugandans are late to everything. It's very frustrating. We are late to mobile money. We were late to digital banking.
Okay.
We were late to, yeah. So even the cashless payments using our watches and our phones, very few places accept, yeah, you to say, I have my phone, my Google Pay, let me pay using my Google Pay or my Apple Pay.
Correct.
Or my Google Wallet, or these digital wallets, yeah. We were late to everything. So I personally feel it's going to be very slow, yeah. But I'm also positive about like innovation.
Okay.
Ugandans are very creative. They'll come up with something in the next 2 years and surprise me, and I will be the one using it and singing praises about it. So I'm happy about that, that we are innovative. But uptake is very slow. Even SafeBorder, the app that I used to come here, it took 3 or 4 years of incubation, of people being like, why am I getting a SafeBorder over a normal border? Those are for fancy people.
But I think some of them are buying off digital, can I call them database? Like for example, there's an app we used to have, was it Bolt?
Yes.
I have a feeling that SafeBorder bought Bolt.
Yes.
And then they turned it into SafeBorder. So they're buying.
Let me tell you, every app and every individual who is in the digital economy is selling your data.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're the one to choose which of the data you have to give them so that they can sell it to the next person and the highest bidder. Everyone, I can assure you, every single one. There was even Safe Border recently admitted to selling data. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. But even if Safe Border doesn't sell the data, Google itself, the platforms that host the app, always phishing your data, always phishing your data. The Google Play Store, the App Store, they're always taking your data. So how much of that data are you willing to give them? Yeah.
That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
So in other words, as we close, what are your final words when it comes to digital finance? Your last words as we close.
Okay. When it comes to digital finance, I think make your money, eat some of it, invest some of it, and also put your money where you see it.
Good.
Yeah, so you need to ensure that I know where my money is. Every little bit of my money.
Correct.
Even if it's 500 shillings.
Great.
Don't let that border guy move away with the 500 shillings. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Beno, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And it was really good to have you here.
Thank you.
The conversation was really amazing. We have learned more about digital finance.
Yeah.
And to our listeners out there, I hope you've learned something. And please, I don't know, if you feel like commenting, you just go onto the podcast, comment, or you can reach us out at Instagram. The Instagram I'll use is Charles123, and find us on YouTube at Empowered Voices UG, and on TikTok. So thank you for joining. And this is a podcast where we share real stories that have real change. Until then, stay curious, stay blessed, and stay empowered. I'm your host, Charles. See you next time.